The Trump White House is firing hundreds of Federal Aviation Administration workers that maintain the nation's air traffic control system. The mass terminations will put strain on the already taxed FAA, where a shortage in controllers has forced people to work long hours with few breaks and often have to do multiple jobs at once. In fact, it was revealed that one of the controllers on duty in Washington, D.C. during the deadly mid-air collision between a passenger jet and a military helicopter last month was handling both plane and helicopter communications, a task usually divided among two people. Hundreds of FAA employees targeted are considered probationary employees, which doesn't mean that they're new. It could mean that they were just recently promoted, which puts them in a probationary period. And they were fired without any justification. The Professional Aviation Safety Specialists Union responded to the mass firings in a statement that read, quote, "This draconian action will increase the workload and place new responsibilities on a workforce that is already stretched thin. This decision did not consider the staffing needs of the FAA, which is already challenged by understaffing. Staffing decisions should be based on an individual agency's mission-critical needs. To do otherwise is dangerous when it comes to public safety, and it is especially unconscionable in the aftermath of 3 deadly aircraft accidents in the past month." The Associated Press reported on one air traffic controller who claimed he wasn't even a probationary employee and that he was likely fired because of his prior criticisms online of Elon Musk's companies. Other FAA workers swept up in the purge reported receiving an email informing them of their termination. The email did not come from an official government email address, but from a Microsoft email address. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said, amid the firings at FAA, that Elon Musk's SpaceX will be given access to the air traffic control system command center in Virginia to, quote, "get a firsthand look at the current system, learn what air traffic controllers like and dislike about their current tools, and envision how we can make a new, better, modern, and safer system." Earlier this month, Duffy claimed that Musk's Doge team was going to, quote, "plug in to help upgrade our aviation system." So far, no details yet on if this is a contract or how SpaceX will be compensated for its services after Musk played a role in the mass layoffs at the FAA. But this does look like the first steps toward privatizing air traffic control, with Musk first in line to benefit. It's estimated the Trump administration has already gotten rid of more than 100,000 federal workers through either its so-called deferred resignation program or through mass firings like at the FAA. Thousands of environmental stewards at the National Forest Service have been removed from their jobs, and civil servants at the Department of Education have also been fired, including individuals who investigate civil rights abuses in schools. And in extremely troubling news, thousands of health researchers and disease detectors were fired from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the National Institutes of Health. And workers at the USDA, who are monitoring the ongoing bird flu outbreak, were also fired. Although the White House now claims that that was a mistake, and they're seeking to rehire those workers. It's amateur hour over there, and it'd be laughable if the consequences weren't so severe, like planes falling out of the sky or another pandemic about to let loose. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos. Also, if you want to see Means Morning News in its complete form, not just the clips we post here, head on over to Means TV and get access to all our new episodes and our entire backlog, plus tons of other great movies and original TV shows.